Hello, chat. Hello, hello. Alright, so I just turned that setting on because I might be getting joined by a buddy later. But, yeah. I suppose we can turn that on. We're not playing DMZ today.
Separation from main transport complete. Group A delivered to Calistian region.
What the fuck's going on over there?
Pioneers functional, initiating dispersion. Attention Pioneer, I am Ada, your personal instance of the artificial directory and assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Date program. A Fixit Pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions when
Yeah, DMZ is getting kind of old still to me. Give me 1 second here.
empowering are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Your designate. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fixit. Short-term solutions to long-term problems. Initiating planetfall.
Okay. All this artifacting in the top right
Entry in 3, 2, 1.
is not intentional
Beginning arrow assist.
on the game's part.
Drag within acceptable parameters.
I'm gonna have to tweak my game settings, apparently.
Descent phase begun. Decelerating. Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating retropropulsion.
Alright, so it's just constantly happening now. I genuinely have no idea what that's about.
You are the third in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to Massage 2, ABB.
And it's not going away.
System of Apicha. Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding. First contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
Alright, this game actually has baller audio. I don't know why I had it turned down so low. Okay, it seems to have... Nope. It's back. What the fuck is going on? And now it's gone again. Okay, let me clip that. My clipping's off. Alright, it's on now. What, Jester? That's like auto-translating or something. I don't know. Oh, weird. I don't know why it translated weird to news. Give me just a moment here. I'm gonna try and send a clip of this to a Satisfactory Discord I'm in. And see if they have any insight as to it. As to what the fuck's going on. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out here. Discord. Bear with me here. I'm gonna upload this and then pretend it's not happening. And just continue. Alright. That's very distracting.
Next objective, dismantle the drop pod. Fix-It Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
Okay, let's
Next
see,
objective,
where-
use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
Yeah, it's almost certainly a lighting thing. I'm actually going to try just restarting my game. And I'm gonna hope that that actually just does the trick. Alright, we're gonna click play. And nope, that just didn't fix it. Alright. Options, video. Motion blur's off. Texture quality. It'd be shadow or lighting, some sort of. Okay, that didn't fix it. Put that back to ultra. Oh, we're using FSR. That could be. It was an FSR thing. That's crazy. Okay, I turned FSR off and then back on, and it's just fine now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, we gotta turn FSR off. Okay, FSR off. Scan again. No more visual bugs. I am getting hitching though. I might have to turn my graphics down a bit. Honestly, actually, hold on. This should definitely help. I'm just gonna turn off my recording because I stream in a high enough quality that I can just pull from the VOD. Yeah, it was an FSR issue. British. So used to that COD brain.
Potential
So I'm
edible
pressing,
collected. Eating it and surviving
F to
does not
interact.
count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fixit to make an informed decision.
Okay, we gotta
Store
turn
this
down
potential
some of these
resource for
settings.
later use.
We're gonna run everything on like high instead of ultra. What was that? Okay, view distance doesn't even need to be far. Okay, that should greatly help. Yeah, okay. Yo, British, have you ever had it happen where, when on Steam, the Steam overlay for your FPS counter displays in, like, the number FG? To me, that's telling me it's generating frames, but I have frame gen turned off. Like, FG stands for frame gen, but I could just be wrong. I'm just grabbing a bunch of shit real quick before I continue with what I'm doing. Now, there was a while there, in like March, April, May, that I just wasn't streaming at all. And it was because I was playing this game off stream because I thought it just wouldn't be fun at all. Oh, okay, you don't use the built-in Steam thing? Yeah, it's just throwing me off. I've literally never seen it. You can kind of see it here in the bottom right. It's saying FG, which is really throwing me off because I've never seen it display like that before. Okay, so I got limestone here. I should have iron over there. Maybe that's copper. Yeah, it has one built into the overlay. Where are these frame drops coming from? It's bothering me. I guess I've never streamed this game before, so... Actually, let me turn off clipping, because that's constantly recording too. Honestly, I could kill Spotify too. What do I have running in the background? A whole lot of nothing. Kind of. It's definitely not an extraction shooter, I'll say that, British. It does have some movement to abuse, though. Oh, I pissed it off. Yeah, it's a fun little, like... It's a time sink game, that's what it is.
Samples of new alien species acquired.
I have 106... Before I started playing today...
Suggesting it is herbivorous.
I have 160 hours played.
Spine, suggesting it is proficient
and I didn't even complete one playthrough.
Blunt force trauma.
I'm just starting a new one,
Preserve the
because it's been
remains
so
for
long
later
since I
study.
played. Absolutely British.
Use the build gun
Absolutely.
to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near-future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix-It does not pay by the kilometer.
Okay, alright. So, I'm gonna build this right here.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective,
It is,
complete hub upgrade 1.
It's one of those games, right? I've never played StarCraft, so I don't know if it compares or not. I've never even watched anything on StarCraft. But there is a lot of this sitting here. It is an automation game, so the end goal is to automate everything, right? And as you can see, actually, I hit it. But as you can see here, I actually have a bunch of the achievements in the game unlocked already. And a bunch of them are very near unlocked. Yo, what's up, Momster? How we doing? Okay, so I need to build some iron rods.
Hub upgrade 1, storage and frame, completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 2. Hub Upgrade 2, Power and Shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact: most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fixit technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective: complete Hub Upgrade 3.
Okay, so I need iron rods and plates still. And a portable miner takes... Ooh, I'm short. Need to go mine by hand. Yeah, it's really just a lot of inherently this is a boring game to stream and watch. I found myself trying to find some creators to watch on this, and I did find one that was actually very helpful in my first 20 hours, and that was Construction. I'm actually gonna go drop a link to one of his streams because that is what I have the link to. Absolutely go check him out. He knows what he is doing when it comes to this game, and he just finished, or no, I think he just started, no, he just finished a cyberpunk city in this game with 1,200 hours, like 2 years it took him to complete. And he just started a hard mode Satisfactory Plus or some shit. And that is what what this stream is linked to. But he is very helpful and very knowledgeable on the game. Okay, we should have plenty here. Okay, so I am going to sit here and make a bunch of ingots. Yeah, I need to put these M&Ms away. But yes, as I was saying, this is inherently kind of just a boring game to watch. That construction guy is the only one that I ever found that was, like, entertaining. But I decided that I wanted to do another playthrough of it. And it's been so long since I played. Like I said, I didn't finish my last playthrough. But it's been so long since I played that I don't remember anything about it. So we're just starting fresh. And then I believe... I don't remember what day it is. I want to say it's the 28th or 29th. Yeah, you too, Angry Jester. You have a great night as well, man. I put the M&Ms away. I believe the 28th or 29th is when Halo Campaign Evolved drops, so I will absolutely be streaming a playthrough of that as well. Alright. So I think we're gonna make, like, I don't know, 40 plates here. We'll make 50 plates. And the rest into rods here. Alright, and then we're gonna go submit those. And we're gonna make a bunch of portable miners. And now, actually, I just found out recently that you can put more than one miner on each node. I found that out in a YouTube short that I watched, so... Okay, I got 15. I got 3. I got 6 left. There should be iron up there if I remember right. Yep. And then there's another limestone here. So I'm going to just start the process of limestone early, even though it doesn't tell me anything about that I need it yet. I'm just going to get that ball rolling. And then I do remember that there is iron, or not iron, copper up here. Ooh, this fucker. Frame drops, love them. Yeah, just throw yourself off the cliff, buddy. Oh, I love frame drops when I'm in the air. Damn, these are all full already. This is a very good looking game, too. Alright, so we're gonna make a bunch of copper ingots. I don't have space in my inventory. Alright, we're gonna put a bunch of leaves in here. That should open up a spot in the inventory for me to then make copper ingots. And then 4
Hub
is...
upgrade 3, interior furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fixit's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero waste policy. We understand that Fixit pioneers are only human, and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 4.
So I didn't choose to skip the tutorial at the beginning, so this is just tutorial stuff, really, which is actually probably a good recall. Okay, we'll drop that there. Drop the rest of that in there. We'll make a bunch of ingots. I need 75 plates. Now, that seems like a lot. And it is a lot just sitting here, so. But once this fucking tutorial is over, it gets into the automation pretty quickly, so. We'll be automating things in no time. A typical playthrough of this, that is a fantastic question, and I honestly, genuinely do not know the answer. But I guess we can Google it and find out. Uh, 1 to 200 hours. So I wasn't very far off from completing it. I got caught up in rebuilding my factory like 8 times in a row. So I was like behind on my last playthrough. And now I'm going to dump this stuff in here. Yeah, it certainly is. Now, there are speedrunners who have beat it in, like, 20 hours. That is a thing. But that's speedrunners, right? Alright, let's make some concrete.
Hub Upgrade 4, Landing Platform and Utilities, completed. Conveyor belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 5.
Alright, so we're going to put all of this in here. We're going to grab this. And that, and that, that. Okay, so... need to make some more copper here. Yeah, like I've said probably 10 times now, the first half hour or so is pretty slow. It's just sitting here, handcrafting stuff. and then you get into automation, and that's the fun part. I actually bought this game on sale a few months back, and I did buy it for a buddy too, and he never played it. And then when I was looking, I was just looking at the page for this on Steam, and it told me he played it for the first time and got some achievements after I stopped playing it. So I was trying to get him on, and that's why I set it as a potential multiplayer world later on via Steam invite. In case he does decide to hop on, we can run some together here. But we'll see. We'll see if he actually hops on. It is unlikely. Okay, let's make some more wire. And honestly, I've never done multiplayer on this, but I feel like it is just asking for some funny moments to happen, which is great for content. And that is something I kind of struggle with my content, right? Like, the only game I'm, like, exceptionally good at is really DMZ. So that's the only game that, like, my skill can outshine the lack of funny that I have, the lack of entertaining that I am. Other games, it's like, okay, well, this guy's not good at the game. He has to be funny and entertaining, right? So, yeah, that's a pain point for me. So any game other than DMZ, and even DMZ, I try to find other people to play them with, so I have someone to even just talk to while I'm playing, right? So I'm not yapping into the abyss with, at this time, one viewer. And now we make the iron rods. And I believe this is the last hub upgrade before we finally get into automation. Yeah, and I'm not arguing that. I'm just... DMZ's been rough lately, as you know, and I have no ambition to even play it right now. Well, I have tons of content. I'll be making videos still, but like...
The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective: complete hub upgrade 6.
Yes. Oh, apparently there was a hub upgrade 6, by the way. What is 6? More. I got actual miners there. And conveyor... Okay. So, I can start automating. Miners. Okay. So I need a fuckload of concrete and a fuckload of iron plates. Actually, let me grab my concrete too and my iron plates. Yeah, it was bad this weekend. I played off stream. Like, I streamed, I think it was Tuesday, right? And I played off stream every day since then, and I was going to stream, but it was just so bad. Let me actually select Hub Upgrade 6 so I know what I need for that. And luckily, I don't have to sit here and actually hold this. I just tap spacebar and it does it. I wonder if I can go in and limit my frame rate here, like 140. And experience less hitching. That's volume. Audio. Max FPS. Yes, I can. 144. Apply. Confirm. It's still running at 220 down here. I'm honestly just gonna turn that off. It's just bothering me. In-game off. Alright, I think we probably have enough of those. We'll get some iron plates going. I don't remember if it said we needed it, but I know I need iron rods for conveyors, so I'll also get those rolling. Concrete. Always good. And I'll make some more wire. Alright, so now I will... Oh wait, why are these all this color now? Oh, it didn't... I might have populated my inventory. One spot there. It is populating the inventory. Okay. We're going to just put up the... I don't even... We're gonna put these up now. not going to have room in my inventory. Tragic. Okay. I'll just run these for now. Okay, so I need to run power line. Okay, and apparently that didn't blow fuse, which is good. Okay, I need some more iron plates. What's a smelter cost? I have enough for a smelter. Wonderful. Reinforced iron plates for a constructor. I don't even have those yet. Okay. Well, I guess back to making iron ingots. me just do that. Clear out my inventory a bit. Make some more iron plates. Alright. Okay, need to make some concrete. Now, ideally here, I can speedrun this a bit and get my biomass burner platform set up before I peak out the two that I have. I just gave away all my iron plates, love that. I need iron plates for that. Ooh, lovely. Are you full? You are full. Are you full? You are. Good power. I can't even fill the biomass burner yet. Okay. Okay, love that. Lovely. These are gonna go in here. I'm gonna take all of this. And I am just gonna sit here and make iron ingots. I'm actually gonna make copper first. Yeah, this is definitely the boring part, for sure. So I need 58 iron plates. And a bunch of wire. Upgrade.
Hub upgrade 6.
That unlocked
Landing
the
platform
biomass
hydraulics completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements
Okay, so I
because
need
a
iron
future with
plates.
Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Okay. I need some iron rods. I want to get a third going. Okay. Okay, it's never ending. I'm out of this resource. I'm out of that resource. What does it take to build one of these iron rods? I'm building another. Smells all the shit I have. plates. And I'm out of fuel in this one. Okay, so my entire factory's about to shut down. Out, and this one is probably out too. It's not, but it doesn't produce enough power to do it on its own. Okay. So, we're just gonna do one of these. I'm actually gonna do this, and just put these up here. And I'm gonna go on a foraging run. Get all of the leaves and wood I can. Burn. Now, I believe this shit does, like, generate back. So, it's a quote infinite resource, but it is very time consuming. So in my first playthrough, right as I built what I call the biomass platform, which is basically a self-sufficient biomass burner platform of, like, I want to say I had like 6 on it. Of 6 biomass burners. So basically, it's really inefficient to just put leaves and wood into them. Now, I just unlocked an item called biomass, and I can craft biomass, which is a much more efficient way. But this platform I had, I just dump leaves and wood in at one end, and it fully automatically crafts biomass and puts it into the burners for me and generates me power. So it's pretty much self-sufficient. I would just occasionally have to go forage for a full inventory's worth of wood and leaves. But I only used that for, I don't know, 6 hours of gameplay right before I unlocked coal. And then I unlocked coal, and I never needed it again. I did use it a couple of times for, like, super remote stuff that I didn't want connected to my main grid. I hear a thing. I don't see it. Must be up there. Now, I'm, like, way too early game to even be caring about power slugs, so I'm just picking them up when I run across them. And yes, I know there is one right next to my main base there. Come on, let me grab it. I suppose we'll pick up some quartz.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
I don't remember what its quartz use is. I don't even think I ended up getting that far. One mistake I did make in my first playthrough is I just didn't care about the man at all. Oh no, fuck. There's more. It's about to charge me. Okay, they're both on me now. I did not pick up those berries that I saw earlier. Unfortunate. Oh, power slug. That is why they were here.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
Cannot walk there. Oh, we're down here now.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized as compatible with the human digestive system by Fix-It, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use. Damn, I really thought my inventory would be a lot more full already. Yo, are we serious? You aggroing to me from that?
Oh my god, it's still chasing me. Fuck off. Okay, let me get factory up and running again real quick. Oh my god, I made a mistake. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. We're good. Let me just top all these off real quick. And back to what I was doing. Alright. We're shutting down for a moment. Alright. Give me just a second here. I like to build everything with a buffer. So like, if for whatever reason this machine backs up, I have a buffer that the machine previous to it continues producing. This is one where I won't do a buffer, right? Because this vein is purely dedicated to screws. I don't care about the rods. I want the screws. And I have a rod right here. This one's still not done, huh? It's getting there. Let's see how much concrete we got in here. 100. I need a few more. Where am I going?
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Alright. Alright. I'm going on a bit of an adventure. Oh, my zap gun's even got a blue like that? Okay, okay. I need power to open that. unfortunately.
Live, laugh, consume.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal and will require study to determine local application, store it for later use.
There appears to be no good way down. Wait, yes, there does. You see, I distinctly remember there being a crash site down here somewhere. Unless those are randomized. The crash sites might be. I know the ores aren't. I'm not gonna lie, I never explored this in my original playthrough. Apparently I can't make that jump. Cannot slide uphill. Okay, I just don't remember the keybind for map, I guess. Okay, we're getting on a console. I know there's a map in this game. Is that uranium? It is. Yo, geez, how far does it go? Where does it go? We're back uphill. I think I see daylight. The hub is that way. For me. I have genuinely no idea where I am. So there's some copper. Oh. Okay, I have absolutely no way to get up there. No. Okay. So we just went up. A fuckload of up. Oh, there's another crash site up there. Again, no way to get up there. Honestly, I think I do one of these. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We're gonna put... No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties. Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency in alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract. The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration. Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture, witness our windows, have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us a song.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable. This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available. This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location. Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Yo, where the fuck am I? Where the fuck I am? What was I doing? Yo, kill me and take me back to spawn, please.
Can you imagine where you'd be without me? Let me give you a hint: still dead.
Yo, I was the cube. So yeah, my base on the original one was actually built in basically the same spot, right? Like these are the same iron nodes that I'm using in the new playthrough. However, 170 hours in, it looks completely different. Namely because I expanded vertically and across the world. Fuck. I forgot to hit E. I believe currently this is my main power plant on this one. And it's fed by oil. Let's just check. It seems low. I want to say that was 36,000 last I played. Maybe that's what I was thinking of, the storage charge on those. But yes. This might actually be the secondary one, now that I think about it. So basically, I am pumping oil out of 3 different, I believe all 3 are pure oil nodes. And then they come up here into a bunch of fluid buffers that are stacked, probably not great for efficiency. But, yeah, this one ain't got a lot in it. And then they go to, what are these, refiners? Yeah, refineries. And it turns them into fuel and polymer resin. The fuel goes downstairs to those tanks, and the polymer resin all goes out to what is called the sink, which gets me a bunch of coupons for things to buy in the sink store. Now, I have honestly no remembrance on how to access the sink store. But yeah. So all the fluid goes down a level into these fluid buffers, which are full of fuel. All of them full of fuel. And from there, the fuel goes down another level to the fuel power generators, which are running at max power from power shards. All of them, I believe, actually. Yep. They're all overclocked like a motherfucker, which powers my grid, and I also have a very large battery bank here. Now, this isn't my only power plant. This is just the one that produces majority of my power. I have others. Multiple others, actually. I don't remember where they are. I just know I have them. Hey, that's that hole I died in. You have a good night, Monster. I'll probably be hopping off here soon anyways. So that was the main power plant. This was the main one before that one, where I'm going to now. Okay, I thought the second one down was empty, the second track, but it is not. Conveyor belt, not track. This one is quite far away. This was the main one previously. These ones are not as overclocked because I didn't need it at the time, and I honestly, I don't think I need it now. I'm currently producing 14,000. My max consumption is 7,700, so I could probably take out a bunch of those shards. This is a bunch of more fluid buffers for fuel. Speaking of fuel, I need to stock back up on rocket fuel here for my rocket backpack. Oh, wait, I forgot I did this. This one is a lot less nice looking, I will say. Wait, why aren't these working? Hello? Oh, they're all the pipes are all full. Okay, that's why they're not producing. Yeah, I kind of kneecapped myself here by having what is that fucking 8 go into one pipe, 8 to 1, and this is Mark II pipe. Do I have better pipe than that? I do not have Mark III. I don't even know if there is Mark III. But yes, once again, most of the byproduct goes into the sink. Some of it does not, though. Some of it does come this way. Where I bring it all the way back to home. Now, when I stopped playing, I was in a bit of a weird spot. I was in the middle of rebuilding one of my factories. Well, all of my factories into one, more or less. Thus, the cube. And we'll take a tour of the cube in a bit here. This one should take me, yep, here. Perfect. I should really redo that, which is, this is my, I don't even remember what the fucking ore is. My steel factory, which is constantly pumping out steel, which then turns it into steel ingots and bars. Or no. Pumping out steel ingots, which turn it into bars and beams. Beams and rods. Beams and rods, that's what it is. Which then... that's what, Jesus, clipping. Which then come over here for storage for a bit. Temporary storage. Even more temporary storage. I don't know why I have multiple tiers of temporary storage, but I do. Which all then come over to the train station. Which is getting near full, actually. Yeah. And the train station is currently only linked, I believe. I may have changed this. I believe it is only linked to the cube. However, we are now going to go explore the other end of this pipe, but I don't remember where it is. Really? Oh, this might be my coal mine. There's, what is that on top? I genuinely can't even tell. Is that iron? I think that's iron on top. I genuinely can't even tell. Oh, I bet it is iron. I'm remembering now. I have an iron factory over here, along with some other stuff. I believe... I really wish I could see better. This one is quite a ways away. Oh, yes. This is an iron factory over here. Because I did not have enough iron by spawn, so I had to bring it in. And thinking back, I probably should have made this a train route, but I did not. Okay, so I believe that's 3 tracks of coal below me here. Yep, I was correct. 3 tracks of coal. And iron is elsewhere. Okay, that's one of the coal things. Now this is a fun one right here. This is a fun one. 'Cause we go straight fucking up. Still no idea where that iron's coming from. I don't remember where it goes. Oh yeah, it just goes up. This delivers me basically to this iron factory. Unfortunately, I never built a cannon to go back. Oh my, are these all full? No way these are all full, right? Oh my, they are. Okay, that is something I should probably address if I continue to play on this, which I do not yet know if I will. Okay, how do I build my blueprints that I made? Blueprints. We're gonna build it like this. I think I built it backwards. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely did. Alright, so we're gonna dismantle all of this. Alright, so that's all gone, and we're gonna go blueprints, hypertube cannon. And it shoots off like that, so we're gonna wanna go like... Honestly, I think we do one of these. And then because I already have power here, I can... about that. And figure out where I have an empty power pole. Just seeming to be absolutely nowhere. Ah, that one is empty. Okay, now that should be enough to launch us into fucking oblivion. Okay. Okay, we did not get nearly enough elevation on that. Got a lot of distance, but no elevation. Elevation is the key there. Because I have a jetpack, I can kind of just fix my elevation. Or, like, fix my location. So we're going to do one of those. We're going to give that a shot, because that should be enough. If it is not, I'll take out these two supports. I think I'm going to take out these two supports anyway. There's the vertical we needed. Okay, we had absolutely no horizontal with that, though. Got about 10 foot. Can I balance here, please? Thank you. I would like to build that on this side. Thank you very much. There we go. That should be the key. Now that looks really janky there. Okay. If I hold my spacebar, I get the vertical I need to get over all of that. And it leaves me with enough to safely land on this one, which is perfect. No, stop that. Stop that. Go this way. This one's a little tricky. are going the right way here. And spin me up. While we're waiting for that elevator, I suppose we can inspect all of this. Yeah. So this was my first ever coal power plant. It's basically just there for whatever reason now. My second series. Actually, no, this was my third set of coal power plants. My second set is like 300 to 500 meters that way at the compass pinpoint called Large Power. If you look up there, it is like 3 of these, so I just never renamed the pinpoint. This is my second battery, or this was my first battery bank. Yeah. This is all my iron going into the cube from that pure iron node, or pure iron factory. Now let's take a tour of the cube. There ain't much else outside of the cube. I guess there's shit over there. We'll look at later. Alright, this was one of the most recent additions. It's a trophy room because there are trophies and things you can get. I don't have any, but you can get them. I just never got them yet, so haven't filled that. This is the train and raw storage. Right, so this is where a bunch of raw storage is. Yeah, I know. Simple, right? Oh, apparently I'm full on that. Pretty close to it. It's just a bunch of giant storage containers full of items, in theory. In theory, full of items. Alright, even this late in the game, you still need your basic, your copper, your iron, your concrete. Now, this is where it got a little messy, right? Trying to get everything from the train to the main area. But I did manage to find a work through for that. And just because I want to show you, I am going to go show you the underside of the cube on this end. A little messy over here too. Yeah, there's a bunch of shit that just comes in from the bottom. Bunch of iron and copper. This was a last-minute addition. Like, I was really short on copper for some reason, so I had a bunch of shit happening over here for copper. And, I have a bunch of more shit happening over here. I don't remember what this was building. Oh, this is building SAM fluctuators. And we're short steel pipe for it. So I suppose I'll put in the steel pipe I have on me in there. And that can continue doing what it does. I fear I don't need any more in the near future, though, so it's probably why I never filled that. Anyways, back to the cube. Let's go up a floor. Now here, I learned from that construction guy I linked earlier about logistic floors, right? And logistic floors are exactly as they sound in your factories if you build vertically. They are to hide the mess of conveyor belts and wires from the main floors. Now this, I don't even know what the fuck's going on here. It looks like I got a whole shitload of screws being produced. This is my screw factory, I guess. That is literally all screws. That's crazy. Why did I feel like I needed this many screws this late in the game? And I did do a logistics floor for this as well. 2 logistics floors, actually, I guess. I got this one and this one. One for... The lower one's for incoming to that floor, and the upper one's for outgoing from that floor. So, we'll go up another floor here to manufacturing 1, which never really got filled out. Looks like I got a bunch of... That is not a tier 1 item, but okay. I don't know why that's on this floor. Copper sheets or pipes. We got iron plates. We got iron rods. We got iron plates. I think all of this is iron plates, iron rods, and copper sheets, apparently. And I'm pretty sure the only machine on this floor that is not fully overclocked is this one, which I have power shards on me, so I'm gonna crank that bitch. I don't know why it wasn't cranked previously. Now we go up to logistics 1.5, which is the next logistics floor. Okay, so we already saw this, and this is logistics from that area where we were just at, which is way less convoluted than it was at one point. I used to have a bunch of shit, like my entire steel factory was on that floor, so this used to be a fucking mess. I used to have coal coming in here. I no longer do, though. This is the output of my screw factory, apparently. So let's go up to base mat storage, which I have a sink in right now, emptying out my screws for some reason. Interesting. Oh, I think I'm moving screws up a couple floors is what I was doing last checked. I no longer need them on this floor. What is this and why is it empty? Oh, it is... It's outputting, okay. What is this and why is it empty? Steel plates? Why are you empty? You should not be empty. I have more than enough. Okay, I went through a deficit of, like, I was using more than I had at one point, I think. That's... Okay, that's just fine. Okay, we got cable. And this one should be rods. Yes, this one's rods. It looks like I am taking in more rods than I'm using, so this floor is good. I almost want to, whenever this is done, I almost want to put like a half wall here, because these are clipping and they're ugly. Okay, logistics 2. This also is a lot cleaner than it used to be. Apparently, I have some screws coming into this floor and some going up to another floor. Why this is all soft locked, I have absolutely no fucking idea. So I'm gonna go up a floor and check. Now, I made this off of the back of it to make ease of transporting items between floors with the intention of walling it off at the end, right? Why is every single one of these red? No power. Why do you have no power? Hello? Did I disconnect your power at some point? Why would I do that? Oh my god, that's not hooked up to anything. Okay. So that's all working. Don't know why it wasn't. I probably had a reason. Maybe I was redoing the outputs? No? This is all done? Yeah, so I think I was moving screw storage up here. I have a bunch of stuff up here. Give me up, give me up, give me up. Okay. So screws coming up here, looping and going up more. I have reinforced steel plates coming up here. 3 of them, actually. Interesting. Now this next floor... Bear with me here. This was Logistics 3. So we did Storage 2 and Logistics 2.5 there, and Manufacturing 2. Now we're going to go to the Observation Deck, which is just that. It is a big cube. Not yet complete because I'm not done lighting it. Just to look out at the surroundings. And of course, I have pass-throughs for all of my conveyor belts that I need and stuff. So the next floor is Logistics 3.3, apparently. Which has screws. Making a long trip, I guess. Over here. Screws and reinforced plates. What does that make? Let's go find out. On Manufacturing 3. Which has 3 machines which don't have any outputs. Makes modular frames. Yeah, that makes modular frames. Which is like much earlier than a Phase 4 item. Okay, I guess we're skipping that floor, which has nothing on it, and we're to the roof, which has nothing on it. So yeah, that's the cube. Wait a minute. How did I never realize that? That had a... Huh, I guess I did. I just didn't realize I realized. Okay. So yeah, that is what a 160-hour save looks like. That's nowhere near complete. Hadn't even started on phase 4 when there are 5 phases. There's just a bunch of other miscellaneous storage shit. Okay, we're actually gonna cut you off. Because it seems as though I am out of that material. I am quite literally throwing away iron ore. I don't know why. But I am. Apparently it is less work for me to throw it away than undo all of this conveyor belt shit that I got going on for it. It has its own... What in the fuck do I have going on here? It quite literally has its own rail or belt all the way from the vein, I assume? Plenty of materials to build that if I would like to rebuild it. Oh my god, it does. Apparently I had a shortage of pipe at some point. So what I'm doing right now is I'm upgrading these belts to faster belts. They move more product faster. Why are you parked? Guess I'm playing on this save now. We're not starting the new one. Or no, we're not continuing the new one.
Yeah, we'll see.
So I would like to upgrade the belt that connects this. However, I do not believe I can. They're just connected, no belt. What the hell? Because I feel that this is not enough. The first row gets saturated. The second row never got a chance to saturate. The third row is copper, so that's a non-factor. The yellow light, not saturated. Waiting for iron. And now this one that I just sent to full fuck is, you know, we go back to that. See, there was a reason I did things the way I did them. I wonder if I take this out. if I take these down to 1 overclock on the first row, if second row has a chance to saturate that as they go slower. That one was already only on 2, as was this one, and this one. This is copper. I do not know why this one got placed like this, but it did. You know what? I have idea. Probably bad idea, but I have it. Shut down floor, let's saturate. Maybe replan needed. Because this clearly no work. Is already saturated? Must already saturate. Okay, floor can come back online. Yellow, 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 yellow. No yellow. Yeah, no yellow. Very good. Very good. Very good. There'll be an elevator. Oh, it is already marked 5. How many screws do we have left? Actually, I think I'm going to leave them there in case I decide to put something else in their place. Actually, at the same amount. It's a lot of screws that I'm just throwing away. I believe I already have more outside. Like these full. All these full of screws. All full. Many screw. Many screw. I see yellow. Why yellow? Yellow not good. This needs more screw supply. How can it need more screw supply? Not enough screws moving fast enough. This is... Okay, this is not already Mark 5. Okay, Mark 5. Okay, can I please get the ground? Yes, Mark 5. Yes, Mark 5. This is all built with Mark 5. Might have to consider branching out. Utilizing both outputs. Whoa. Why are you empty? Why are you empty? You should not be empty. In no world should you be empty. The rest of these are full. Why are you empty? That is not optimal. Not optimal at all. Okay, I need splitter. Okay, that should saturate. But then I take from these, which is losing very slowly. Must think, how fix, must think, how fix. So the problem is all of these have 2 banks feeding into them except for this one. Ooh, I know how fix, Lower speed bells take less, but still take some. Yes, this one is increasing, and this one is decreasing less fast. Okay, so I just need to do that from another one as well. This is merger, not splitter. This one is just barely surviving. This one is also just barely surviving. That one is actively losing. Come on. Actively losing. I do not know what to do. Maybe I get away with Mark IV. I think I tried to get away with Mark IV instead of Mark III. This is Mark V. It has rails on it. This is Mark V. Okay, we'll verify. Okay, it is surviving, but barely. Gaining. Perfect. Sweet spots. Sweet spot found. I think that might be it for me tonight, chat. It was fun playing something different for a change. It really was. Till next time. GG's, everyone.